been on a boat.
Yes. Good evening.
It is definitely morning.
Oh,
What you mean good
Grand
evening?
Rising.
Good morning. This is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I am Kiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And we're brought to you by the New Image Project.
Better known as.
See that?
And we're helping you redefine what's cool.
Because smart is
The new
giggity gangster.
baby.
And if you don't know.
Now you know.
Oh, and we got a special co-host today.
Oh, before we do that, let's pay some bills. The views responsible. Oh, no, I take it back. The views expressed on this show are not the views of 99 Jams, Care Festa Radio.
The Bird.
The Bird.
It is of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, their viewers, the callers, and their guests.
Somebody mashing buttons?
We got to take person back there.
Man,
there you go.
big shouts out to the one and only super producer himself, Brother John Muhammad.
Yeah.
That's my deep voice. You shout to me my deep voice. Yeah, Brother John Muhammad. Hey, so yes, we got a phenomenal.
Yes. And if you want me to read it, I can. The Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is an independent produced program. The views, the opinions, the statements expressed by the host, guest callers are their own and does not necessarily reflect the views, the position, or the policy. Yep. Care Festa Radio 99 Jams is ownership, management, affiliate, sponsors, and partners.
See, we do that because they don't know what I'm gonna do next.
Cause he got on.
They don't know what I'm gonna do next.
On in this great day, but it's cold outside,
and I'm holding my gun. Bang bang.
Cause we finna shoot him down. Okay, why we say that? We got a special co-host. Okay, we got a special co-host today. We have the one and only Mr. Viral himself, Crunkcoco.
You had coffee this morning? I'm glad. None of us got no coffee.
No,
I got a half. I did have grape juice too. Listen, I had grape juice too. But listen,
as he pouring out his banana.
Anybody
Okay,
want,
go ahead.
Anybody won't have a banana?
No.
All right, but Crunkcoco, the phenomenal. I want to give you another introduction. Let me take my mask off. So we have the honor of having a repeated co-host, right? You're a co-host. You was a guest last time. You co-hosting today. This is the first time. Yeah, the first time you ever did this before. You did this. So Crunkcoco is a viral sensation that, born and raised here, right? You went to school here, right? You was what, Bogey? G Bogey Siega?
Bogey Siega, Vanessa Secondary is this.
Man, we can talk about all your schools.
Oh,
man.
well, I'm just saying all
He telling it. Like, cause somebody gonna be out here and they gonna be listening like, no, I seen them at this. Like,
he was at Hammer and Distant with me. No, I'm just joking. But listen, I want to be serious because Crunkcoco, we talked about this a little earlier. You were one of the first, you was in the first round of viral sensations, right?
Yeah.
Up there with the Soldier Boys and the other dudes you named. And I remember when you first got started. I remember I was honored to work with you because you was a very smart little dude, right? You had your vision. Yeah. And you was able to listen too. So you was a mix, right? But you hard-headed, so you ain't listen too. So it was a mix. But you was, but no, that ain't what I'm talking about though. But what I'm saying,
good morning, Tiffany.
You had a clear vision, bruh. Yeah. You were a young guy, and the guy came in with, "Hey, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this." Yeah. And he did it.
No, but what I like about Crunk, if y'all know anything about him, is like he's the same across the board. Right. And I said it like you, like when I did something, I posted something, and then I get a FaceTime. I ain't got time to read all of that. Tell me what's going on. Right? It is, but like what that. I also do love about Crunk is that he's so St. Pete. Yeah. Like he really loves this city, and like he shows support to everybody. He's not one of them people like, oh, I go viral, I can't talk to you. Yeah, very much. And
doing splits and cartwheels.
And asking where he fit in at, like what I can help. Right. And for the last few years, he been doing the Crunkcoco backpack. Yeah.
Where you held me at and all the stuff. Mm-hmm. So tell me what we're gonna start. What got you started with doing the funny videos in high school? Because I know you was in high school.
Well, I started with I had a photo class and I was sneaking and doing videos.
What?
Yeah, I was sneaking and doing videos.
I had that class too. What? I swear.
Good morning, everybody.
No.
1988 class.
Man, you better stop. Put my mask back on. Because he with the book. But I had that same class too. Go. I swear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I swear I had the same class.
Yeah, so I was like, so one day I just started doing videos and posting them, and then they started taking off on Facebook and stuff. Everybody said keep doing videos, and I kept doing videos. Mm-hmm. And the one that took off was we finna try. It became a worldwide movement, and everybody doing it.
I think I had seen you before on Who You Finna Try. I think one of the times you was at one of the games or something. Or something, yeah.
But
I was known for talent shows, though. I used to do talent shows and performance, Sierra music.
Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was, yeah.
But the moment that put him on the map
was Who You Finna Try with Crystal and the Hush Boy, Michael and them.
It was so big at that point. Crystal basically kind of gave you the song, right? Yeah, pretty much, like, because he did it and then he took it and then
everybody think it's my song. If it's not my song, I'm like, I just be like, yeah, it's just my song. Just whatever.
Yes, because at that time you didn't have a song.
Yeah, you weren't even thinking about doing music at that point, was you? You was just doing funny skits. Right now, like being like so young at that point and then like being innovative, like what made you say like, forget it, I don't care what nobody think?
It's just me expressing myself in front of the camera. It was like, y'all know I go to the psychiatrist and I get a crazy check, whatever.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I probably need to go.
I turned up the mic. Tell me if y'all hear better because it sounds good on my end. I adjusted it. Go ahead.
Made me feel like I could express myself in front of the camera and be free and don't care. So it's a stress reliever for me.
Okay.
I like that though. I like that because it is therapeutic when you do something you love to do. And you touching on like a serious, but you touching on a serious part of some of the funny things that you do. You get what I'm saying? And how it's almost therapeutic for you. You having a good time. You making money.
Oh, yeah.
You making money. I know you making money. Let me get something. But anyway, you know what I'm saying?
So tell the people about like your journey from like moving here, because you talked for years about moving to Atlanta, and then you right, you made the move there, and you've been there for a few years now.
I like it. There's more connections and more of an industry.
Just talk. Keep talking. You moving to Atlanta.
Yeah, but it's more of an industry. There's more connections and stuff like that. So yeah, it's much better.
So and I remember right before you, God bless dear Angie. I remember right before you. Yes, man. Yes. She was a force to be reckoned with. Homegrown talent, homegrown entertainment. But yes, so you were flipping on the floor. I remember you made World Star, right?
Yeah.
And I remember sitting in the studio watching as you probably crossed your first million with the Super Bass video.
You remember you gave me the footage. Okay.
Listen, I gave him the footage.
This is you. If you don't know, this is what he do.
Oh,
that's how he like
go
say
ahead.
Something without like putting his name out there. But
Right.
Go ahead.
But yeah, he the one recorded the video, and he gave me the footage. I uploaded it. Next day, it's on World Star. We recorded my first record from it in the Mo. So,
shout out D Nice. Shout out D Nice. Eddie Kane. Yeah.
Eddie Kane. Angie. But we was in there still working, still, you know what I'm saying? And then we worked on the next move, and it was just a lot. But yeah. So that's how that extra movement happened, and it kept going viral, coronavirus.
Like coronavirus.
Because he went viral about that too.
I know,
like
that was
coronavirus. Funny. And also, like, you have so many different viral moments, and people really don't know your catalog because you done been in movies like you and Shamar, the Hustler. It's the Hustler, right?
Hustler and Dream.
Right.
And then part 2 is coming out, so I got a couple more of movies about to drop that I'm in.
What you with did you do one with Jabri?
Yeah, it's movies.
Oh, it's still coming. Yeah, okay.
Movies coming out.
I'm sorry, we can't talk about everything. Let me put my mask on because I don't want to get sued.
I mean, even though that dropped,
you can't tell him what you can talk about.
Yes, I can.
I'm joking. So yeah. I want to talk about more of what's going on because really, you've been making some big moves, bruh. Like in stars and like in the real celebrity world. How I feel.
And then,
celebrities know you.
Yeah.
You got celebrity fans. They crunkers. He got crunkers.
Cardi is his cousin. You know the cousin.
How Nikki feel about that?
Nikki's still cool with me. I don't know. Why last time I seen Nikki, she said she haven't seen me in a long time. She shouted me out and said, "Hey, Crunkcoco, how you doing?" I got it on video.
Listen, the man is a celebrity, man.
No,
I've been new.
Go on stage.
Listen, I've been new.
So back to why kind of like. No, not even.
Oh, when you put your head up a butt?
No, see, that's not why I was. No.
You seen that video?
I did, but see, that's not why I was.
Like, what are you doing?
Hey, Michelle, see, there you go.
Hey, look. You can't see it. Don't worry about it. They're showing
Super Bass, and people still request that right now. But recently,
man, that's billions of views.
Okay, recently,
you don't think so?
Hey, y'all. Hey,
we talking about Kenny Topic. I'm asking him, do you think so? Don't worry about it. This is an interview. This is an in-depth Tampa Bay Breakfast Club exclusive. We've been having none but celebrities. First it was Tiffany Black. Then we had Cranston and Miss Debbie. Now we got Crunkcoco.
All right. So how you gonna top it is because you just did an audition for Bad Boys, which is the Zeus Network, right? Tell people about that audition.
No, I want to know about the first one first. Because the first one.
Wait, stop. We're going to get there. We're going to reverse. I just had a question. I want to know about the first. So here we go.
Answer any question you want. Just go.
Recently, you just auditioned for Bad Boys.
Yeah, in LA. LA is really expensive.
It is.
But yeah, it's always quite an experience. You know, people, everybody fighting every 5-10 minutes just to get their little 5 minutes of fame or whatever.
What?
Yeah, it's insane like that. But once I walked up, they was going crazy on me. It made me feel like I was famous or whatever.
You felt special.
Yeah. I was out there hanging out. So it was a great experience, but some of it was a little too much or whatever. They throwing shells, all that.
Because people are really trying to make their mark.
Hurt each other before you even die.
And that's crazy. That's so. How you feel about that, right? Because they do.
Like your energy for the camera.
So
that's why I was sitting there just like looking at them crazy. I ain't gonna waste my energy and not fight y'all for free. Who's gonna fight for free? You better pay me a shit.
Yeah. Now I see. Now you can't see it, but
this is the original. This is what I'm talking about.
So I got a clip from
the first
audition from
that went
last
viral.
year.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, we only had 30 seconds to impress them. So
and you was hanging out like two titties. Man, memories. We can say memories.
Whatever. You done said it now. Keep it going.
Oh.
Well, we only had 30 seconds to impress the judges, and then and I got a pass, and I made it to the second round.
Right.
But somebody pulled the fire extinction,
and everybody ran out.
Yeah, and they had to kick us out the building. So before I even could do the final audition, yes, I couldn't. But this time, I made it all the way through.
But listen.
Take me through that.
I won't say I'm being 110,000% honest. Like your audition was bigger than the show was. I think more people watched that audition than actually watched the show. Yeah. You need to have your people call me because I'm gonna help you out this time. I got you. I guarantee you, if you look at the analytics of that viral moment, more people watched that than watched the show. It was a no-brainer. If you ask me.
So I'm gonna say this because these are
I know look, she like, man.
Mr. Fact. Because millions of people watch the show. No, wait, listen, because you're not really like you
I don't watch the show. I don't watch
the show, but
I watched it when Crunkcoco was on.
You watch the clip.
That's it. See?
Right.
That's why I said more people watch the clip.
Do it. But what I will tell you is that like I'm gonna watch it like once you get it. Like I said it's a lot of stuff that I don't watch, like Queens. It was what you said me you were on Queen's Court.
Oh yeah, Queen's Court.
Right. And he was on that.
And he was on Shaq's show too.
Yeah.
I was signed to Shaq, remember?
I do remember you signed to Shaq. Man, tell Shaq to call me, man.
I'm
tired of this mess.
Shaq needs to say Krispy Kremes because they shutting one down in St. Pete. And you know he go by and buy the Krispy Kremes. But
man, where does that go wrong?
Because you said Shaq.
He's a comedian.
No, he really is. But no, so then that viral moment happened with it, and it really kind of showed the judges, like in my mind, like they missed out.
They missed out big.
And I think that I can't go back in the past, but I think if you could have completed the entire audition,
you would have went that time.
You would have went that year.
And plus, I said my aura and my presence and my personality is very high. You
do though. You do. When you walk in the room, you do got that like little thing. It's called the it factor. I've been seeing you had it like coming straight out of high school. So you was kind of like a phenomenon. Mm-hmm. You were really a phenomenon. And I as I'm thinking back on it, I'm like, yeah, you was a phenomenon because you kind of was leading. You get what I'm saying? You was telling, well, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, I want to do this. So how we gonna do it? Okay, what we gonna do next? Oh, I want to do this in front of them. So when we gonna do it?
He was ahead of his time.
Yeah, that's how he was. He was like, we gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna go big. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do the super bass. And then he was practicing.
And Monique said Coco is valuable to the industry.
Yes. Yeah, you're a St. Pete jewel. You're a world jewel. Big shouts out to you. I give you roses. They in the car, but don't worry about it. Big shouts out to Mo Resources.
Yeah, and if you don't know, we're syndicated. We're on the Mo Show live. Like you could catch us there as well with the Mo Show. Go ahead.
This was coordination. That's what they call that. That's coordinating.
What you about to say?
Oh, I was gonna promote what I got.
Go ahead.
Go.
Tell them what you got going on.
What you got here? What is it?
Merch is called FB the Lady. And I got them in person, in the street, and online. So y'all make sure y'all purchase them off the link in the bio and everything. And I have my birthday bash coming up in Monroe, Georgia at the lounge. Yeah, so if y'all got
I was just in Monroe.
No, I'm telling you, don't hit.
Yeah. If y'all got my merch, well, you get $5 off at the door. It's $15 to get in. $20 in the door. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all ticket. Yeah. Come out and party with me on my birthday, and we're gonna have some celebrities coming.
So what show it is, Bad Boys?
Dan say, see you at the cat. Dan, one of those.
Hey, so
yeah.
Oh, y'all know I love the candidates. Y'all know y'all so sad people.
Yeah. It's unanimous. So look. You doing commercials, you doing stuff, you helping people promote. I'm seeing you on Freak Flesh flyers. Like how do people connect with you?
I got a show this Sunday, the Freak Fest in Tampa, Club TV. Make sure y'all come out and turn up and get lit like.
See. I said it first though. Listen, how do people connect with you to get to be their sponsor? So what if?
Okay, 2crunknc@gmail.com or DM me or reach out to Monique.
Mo
at the Mo Show Live.
Mo, can you put the information? Can you put the information in the chat to all the people on YouTube? Thank y'all for watching. We gonna keep up with Crunkcoco. This is 99 Gems Care Festival Radio. You're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, the loudest, the boldest, the baddest.
So I have a question too, and just to kind of center a little bit, why is it so important to you to get back to the youth?
Got good question.
They the new generation. If you want them to be good and be great, you gotta get back on and make them success and grow. Help the community guys, because they the ones gonna carry us when we get old and tired of doing the leg. They gotta keep lifting us up.
Right.
You gotta think about the generations ahead. You know what I'm saying? So just lead them the right way.
I like that.
I like that.
Good stuff. And you a little philanthropist too, not little, but philanthropy, because like philanthropy. Yeah. I make words up every day. Just pay attention. You gonna write them down. Okay. Listen, but for real, because I've witnessed, I've seen, I've been able to help, but thousands of children. A few hundred here. That's thousands. I do numbers. Bicycles, backpack, helmets.
Yeah.
So how many you did? 4? Huh? How many you did? 4, 5. Yeah. It's about to be 5. Yeah.
This year make your 5th annual.
What is that?
You know what? One time I was talking to Coco, right? Because he has some controversial moments. Yeah, him and Kaya.
You was beefing with Kaya,
right?
Yeah.
But this, so we're not. No,
y'all squash it.
Squash what?
Yeah, squash it with Kaya.
But
my bad.
Yeah, but we're not finna go into like all the details. But what Coco told me in this, it was like, most people shy away from controversy, and he was like, I run right to it.
Let me pull out receipts. Let me show you.
So what I love about him, but he there for it all, and I love it. Like he come in, who he is, he love his city.
Definitely
you know what I mean? And if you got Crunkcoco in your team, like I have, he's very grateful for every support, and you don't always get somebody like that. And now he at the point that he do kind of listen, because we have conversations. He'll call.
Oh, he always listen.
And I mean, because you said you ain't listen.
Nah, but he didn't listen. But Yeah, but still, he still used to listen though. That's why I used to like him because he was like able to. Okay, you can't do that, man. You got to do this, and he'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Oh no, that don't make sense.
And so, like, for the people, okay, we got a caller. Hold on.
We got celebrities calling in for Crunkcoco.
Hey, caller, introduce yourself. 90 seconds.
If you're talking, can't hear you.
What's happening?
It's Damian Davis.
Oh man, the resident comedian. How you doing?
Hey, what's up? I want to give a shout out to Coco, man. Hey, keep doing anything, little homie. A lot of people don't know, man. When I first started doing this comedy thing, I went to Coco thing. He had that rush out when he had a little comedy thing he was doing up there. That's what made me start off doing my career, man. So shout out to Coco, man. Coco a real dude, man.
Wow.
Yeah. For real
and stuff.
I mean, that's what I wanted to kind of get into for the
Man,
the next,
thank you for that, Dane. That was, man, that was big.
For the next 5 minutes before we go on break, because we do got to pay bills. Is like, what advice could you give, like up and coming, like artists or people or content creators?
Well, just believe your vision and focus and be consistent. One of them gonna eventually take off.
And you don't take no for an answer, almost.
I don't like giving up. I don't like the word no. And you gotta just believe in yourself. If you don't get it the first time, keep going again and keep going again until you make your statement. And
because a lot of people will give them, like, you'll call and be like, oh, I'll call you back. And I know for a fact, if I say I'm gonna call you back and I don't call you back, oh, you're gonna call me.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what's going on?
That's what he did to me yesterday.
Yeah.
Listen, that's what he did to me yesterday. How long is it gonna take you to call me back? What are you talking about, dog?
And how important is it about having the right team?
It means a lot. You know, it could be lacking and it could be a lot. So if everybody on the same page and everybody on it moves perfectly and everything moves smooth.
See, that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know about you. See, I know that side of you. Like, you got, like, he straighten up. He straighten up and be like, oh no, and talk clear. Like, man, what you just over there doing cartwheels? Now you done came to your senses. Now you done came to your senses.
Got a little sense behind
listen, you was just over there. You just came out the stove and you talking about with all this sense. But you do. You got it, and I always seen it, man. And you're an asset to this community. I appreciate you for your work. You know, the people you help employ, the people visions you help come to life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking for artists. If you want to perform at my birthday bash, make sure y'all hit up Mo. Y'all make sure y'all hit up my manager.
Mo, put your information in the chat.
We're gonna get $500 and plus, promotional deals. I
can come on Zoom. I'm gonna be MC hard to touch.
What?
Q, you got me? You gonna be my manager?
I'm not doing it.
Q, you gonna be my manager? Come on, Q. I need you. I need management. Hey, listen, you tell the bad boys that St. Pete is riding for Crunkcoco, so they better watch how they move. Tell them they gotta watch how they move, walk life.
Run it up. At my Instagram, make sure y'all run it up. Lord, them so much that they get tired of seeing me that they want to go.
No, that's what you do.
Don't get to show the ratings.
You is. Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely get that show.
Yeah, trademark everything. Don't play with them people. Trademark everything. You know, make sure your brand right. You know, come in correct. Don't let them people play you. Straight up, come in correct. Yeah. Hey man, appreciate you, man. You rocking out, man. You our co-host, man.
Yeah,
y'all stick and stay.
I mean, you can stay all day, like, cause we here till 9
stick
o'clock.
And stay. We got it.
Yeah, we. Okay. Yeah. No,
you
that's fine.
Go to the other radio station. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Thank y'all. Y'all stick and stay. We're gonna be right back after these messages.
Yes, it is.
We want to make some videos.
Yeah.
In 30 minutes, BBC Inside Science,
where we look at NASA's upcoming Artemis 2 mission that will see man back.
Don't be foolish, son.
One of the film's stars is the famed Palestinian actor.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edman. I go by Mr. Edman. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, YourBrotherJohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Kiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. There was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college in
Orlando?
Talk to him, Sean Soprano.
Yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
Agape Soul Boutique. High-end boutique looks and quality with affordable pricing. Located at 6025 Martin Luther King Street South in St. Pete. Choose from our amazing selection of stylish, fashion-forward heels, wedges, boots, children's shoes, accessories, and much more. You can shop now and pay later, interest-free with Afterpay. Subscribe to our website and get huge savings on our latest products at agapesoulboutique.com. For more information, call 727-379-1318. Come give your feet the royal treatment and check us out at Agape Soul Boutique today.
Immigration detention tent camp at the Fort Bliss military base in El Paso. ICE claimed the Cuban father had died after, quote, experiencing medical
And guess what, y'all? Just like that,
We're back.
we're back. We're back. We're back.
We're
We're back.
back.
We're back. Yes. Okay. It is Freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I am Kiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And we're brought to you by the New Image Project, better known as.
See you there.
Because we are redefining
what's cool.
Because smart is
the new
giddy gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know.
Now, just to let you know, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is an independent produced program. The views, the opinions, and the statements expressed by the host, guests, or callers are their own and does not necessarily reflect the views, the position, or the policy of Carafesta Radio, 99 Jams, its ownership, management, affiliates, sponsors, or partners. All right, I just wanted to get that out there.
Hey, every time you read it, that's an intellectual way of saying we do what we want to do. We do what we want to do. Don't call nobody. Don't tell nobody that we did it.
Really, it's like don't call the principal because we said it like the principal ain't got nothing to do with this. We own our own mess. So yes,
we got a special guest in the house. And he has a very important book. And this is Brother John Muhammad. How you doing? Big shot. You know, Brother John is. And so, but we still got another Brother John. See how life do. Life is amazing.
And if you miss it, before we go to Brother John, we do have Crunkcoco.
Yes, thank you.
That's here. He was here the first half of the
special
hour.
guest host.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell us. The book is called "Do You See Me? The Cry of Black Youth in the 21st Century." This is a very dynamic and powerful book. You know, it touches on what you call the phrase you coined, the ADHD thugs, right?
And
so
go ahead, because Brother John Muhammad, right, and the author of "Do You See Me Now," director of Gang, right, which is going after the next generation and men united against sexual assault and domestic violence. All right, I just wanted to get that out there.
That's right.
Here, family, 99 Jams. Shout out to my brother John, my namesake. Pray you get well, good brother.
Yes.
Edmund, Yana, Coco, Honor family. The book is based on the African proverb: when a child does not get the love of the village, burn it down. When a child does not get the love of the village, he will burn it down, feel its warmth. So the cover expresses
the burning.
Young people who are crashing out, want to be loved, want to be seen. You know, they're casualties of war. We're a war family. And when children are at war, generally the elderly and the children are casualties.
Yeah.
What do children look like in war-torn countries? They're not being taken care of. Parents are distracted.
They just wandering the street, trying to find a safe place to go, nowhere to, like, you just look, they look lost.
Yeah, and it's
anything, dog eat dog cross like you. You know, today's youth, they are casualties of a war. You had the war on drugs that took out their You had the war on this, and the war on gangs, all these different wars, but it's casualties.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it's like youth. So they're crying out. They're the least loved generation, and this is why they're the ones who want the most.
The least loved. So man, whoa. So in the book, you talk about, you know, the rise of the ADHD thug, right? And you talked about how they're so misunderstood, over medicated, under supported, right? I mean, it's heavy. It's a lot. And like, what got you into this? What made you, go in this direction?
Well, family, I've been working with you for 25 years. Originally from New Jersey, man. I came down here to Tampa to get that Tampa weather.
And then you brought the cold with you. Pull your mic up for me.
Jersey, 25 years of working with our young people. I had to put it in a book. Years of experience, working with our young people. It's a journey. It's a labor of love. But what really got me, I want to share this with y'all. We took the young brothers and sisters to Eagles game, scrimmage. And while we were there, one of the young boys on the bus was being teased. And as we was getting on the bus to leave, I heard Brother John, so-and-so threw his sub out the window. When I got on the bus, they was pointing to him. You know, I'm a little frustrated, so I got him off the bus. Come on, little brother. Let's go pick this sub. So we went to go pick the sub up, and I said, we're going to take this back and put it in the trash. I said, why did you throw your sub out the window, little brother? And he looked at me with his innocent eyes and said, because they dared me to. That touched me. He didn't see, number one, you being played. That was your food. But in his desire to be seen,
to fit in,
he didn't think twice.
He threw his meal away.
So I have a book title called The ADHD Thug. And it's not that the young brother has ADHD. When I realized when I went to the prison, I would say 80% of the young brothers that I talk with had some type of IEP in high school. Where they were classified ADHD, on the autism spectrum, compulsive, all these disorders. And parents are sharing with me, but Brother John, this is real with my young brother, my son. He's too gullible.
Yeah.
So now, when you're trying to fit in at 12, you're trying to fit in at 15, now that young brother 18. Now the gang's got him. So now, drug dealer, you don't have to put a hit out on you for $5,000. I can call a little man who's been trying to be seen all his life, give him $100, he'll mow the whole block.
You want to prove that you a man? You want to prove that you a man? Come on over here. You been saying you about this life. Show me you about this life. Like you want to be over here in this hood? Like you could just hear it and just thinking because again, right. And you look at it, influence, like, and what you're looking at is that the lack of self-esteem or somebody not pouring in you and telling you that you are enough for who you are. Somebody else tell you and define who you are.
It's manipulation in the streets. Yes, in the streets. When I was reading out, I was telling you off camera that like I didn't know which way you was coming with this, right? And we was talking about it this morning. And as I'm reading, I'm like, whoa, this is a real perspective. I didn't think about it like this. I told you my angle, what I was thinking about it as, right? But that ain't this is that, but this ain't that. And I think I thank you for this because I think we got to talk about the manipulation, the medication, right? How people get over on people who they feel they intellectually superior than. You get what I'm saying?
We always had that one kid that we teased.
Yep.
No matter how much we clowned him, he still wanted to hang around us.
Yep.
Right.
And that's who they manipulated. Yep.
And that be the most loyal person.
That's the dog. That's the dog. Yeah.
It's a little bit more acute when it comes to the girl. Because the girl want to be seen too. So when she with her crew and she want to be seen at 13 or 14, what does that manipulation look like? There's a sexual overtone to that girl. So she may go to a friend's house and the friend says, okay, well, you want to be down, but my 18-year-old, my 19-year-old cousin is in the back. See, so now there's a spiraling downward because that young pretty girl who don't love herself is easily manipulated.
Right, because if you don't get the love at home, you're not looking at it. And if nobody told you, if somebody at home don't tell you you're beautiful, and then the boy down the street come in and tell you beautiful, and
that's a back manipulation.
Now you're like, oh, I'm pretty, and you never heard it. Now he can manipulate you, trick you to do stuff. Now you in the back seat of the car, uncomfortable, knowing that you don't want to do whatever he's asking, but I told you you were beautiful. Come on, like you come on. And then now you feel like you're pressured into doing something that you know that you should, your insides are telling you don't do it.
It's real. I got a chapter in my book family called The Slut Culture. And my son said, nah, Dad, that's real. Yeah, because
it is though. I know about it.
We had little Kim. We had a balance. We had more hair.
Yeah.
Today's young girls, a 12-year-old, 13-year-old is hit with sexy.
Yeah, Glow.
Megan, Glow, Party.
I like Glow though.
So all she's getting
is
the over-sexualization of our women.
Yep.
And so now I argue in my book for our young girls, it's okay for adult women to have a hot girl summer. I argue in my book, what does a hot girl summer look like to my 12-year-old niece?
Right.
We got to talk about that.
Have control on that.
Not on serious though. On serious.
No,
yeah,
you look
on
at
serious.
it because and then you to break it down just a little level, like you think about social media, right? You have your influencers, and then I know,
you
but,
don't do
but
that.
we're not talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. But you have the influencers, and what they're doing is they're sexy, right? Their clothes is half off, and we're just talking about how they're pushing to the women at this point,
agenda.
not going to, and then they want to get flued out, as they would say, and you look at what, and then
trafficking.
And right, and then
see, as a woman, I'm not gonna knock your hustle,
right?
But I'm talking about young girls who want to be seen.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that 13, 14-year-old that's coming into her puberty and that's understanding the power of her own sexuality that's being manipulated.
But even as a grown woman, I'm gonna question it as another grown woman. Is that if your definition of being happy is that you're looking for somebody to fulfill that happiness, then we need to look at you. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like it really is. If you define that, you say the only way I date you if you have this 6 figures and you got to fly me out and all this stuff, and that's good. Like everybody want a nice lifestyle, but what about the substance? When the money go away, when like what else does that give you? And you need something of substance.
We got a comment.
Yeah.
I got Miss Teresa. She says, "Wow, this sounds so much like the story of my son. Constantly being called soft in middle school, turned his whole life into something else, from straight A student to an ex-felon. Sad commentary."
Wow.
Thank you for that, Miss Teresa. And I can see myself in that story as well, right? I'm writing in my book, and in my book, I'm talking about how I thought I was a gangster. I thought I was a thug, right? And then just to get to 45, 47 years old and see I'm a genius. I'm a savant, right? I'm talented in multiple disciplines, beyond competent, right? I'm beyond literate at so many things, but I couldn't see that because of the gangster persona who I was. Brother John gave me this. That was my outward show. You know what I'm saying? That was who I was presenting as. I was presenting as that goon, and I'm not, right? I'm an intellectual, right? I want to play chess. I don't want to play video games, but that's really who I am. But my presentation was different. My outward appearance was different, but it was because, like what Miss Teresa said, I was fitting in. I didn't want to be called soft.
My brother, Miss Teresa, is right on it. Think about that brother in the front of the classroom. He's smart, he's intelligent, but he's not getting the love from the girls, like the little brothers in the back of the class who getting suspended, who fighting all the time. So you calling me soft. Now I'm smart and educated. So what do? Do I stay in the front of the class and continue to get clowned? Or do I dumb myself down, pull my pants down, get in trouble, start holding that pole, that gun, and start doing things? Now I got your attention, Shanika. Now I got your attention. Today, but I didn't have your attention when I was in front of the class. So again, the youth want to be seen, y'all. And if we're not careful, that manipulation really hurt us in the long run. So we at war, y'all, and we got to save our babies. So I'm gonna be here. Charles Park, Campbell's Park, Jordan Park. Come on out, Deuce. I'll be here tomorrow at the Old Wildwood Park Center, the Jackson Center. The Jet Jackson, y'all. Tomorrow, Saturday, 5 p.m. I'm doing my book sign. I'm on a book tour. I've been in Atlanta, Brooklyn. My publisher, Brother Eli, the book guy, he's from St. Pete. That's why I'm here. So Tampa, St. Pete, come through. Y'all want to see y'all tomorrow. We're going to build and talk about our youth. The book is an easy read. It's not an intellectual masterpiece. I wrote it in such a way, Coco, that if you read it, I'm literally talking to you. 25 years of working with young people and following my teacher, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I put some jewels in there that can help us navigate our youth through the storms of growing up.
You see me now, the cry of Black youth in the 21st century, by Brother John Muhammad. This is a very important book. We're gonna keep talking. This is all we got, right?
Come on.
Don't let the internet raise your kids.
Talk to them.
Talk, Coach. Talk.
Well,
Well,
we're not gonna like the internet will raise your kids, and make sure y'all have parent control. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Well, here's the challenge. Yeah, here's the challenge. 75%. Again, we're war.
Yeah.
So statistics have shown that 75% of our house homes are run by single parent.
Mm-hmm.
Single parent have to work long hours. So when we always go back to take a village to raise a child, we got to start in the home. That's true. But it can't end in the home. Some homes are broken.
Mm-hmm.
So some of our youth, we got to save midstream. Mm-hmm. They've already, home ain't it. As a matter of fact, I start my book out talking about what happened during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
During COVID, we all sheltered in place, Mr. Edmond. I'm watching the news. I'm still seeing all these shootings going on in Philly and Jersey. I'm like, wait a minute, we sheltered in place. What's going on? So I put my mask on and I just rode around my city in Wilmington, Delaware. Young people everywhere, no mask. Shot up to Philly. Young people everywhere. This is in the midst of the pandemic, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So when I put my mask on and I asked the youth, bro, why are you out here? The young people's answers I put in my book, in a nutshell, they would rather take their chances on the streets during the deadly pandemic than to stay home sheltered in place with their dysfunctional family. It can't start in homes where there's dysfunction. Who wants to stay sheltered in place all day long with a crackhead mother? Who wants to stay sheltered in place with an uncle or father abusing me and my sister? Nah, I'm staying in the street in St. Peter, Tampa.
Because now they're
and I
abusing
walk the
alcohol,
street.
and they're a totally different person when alcohol get involved. Now they're angry, they're tearing up stuff, and now you're sheltered in there. And what the pandemic showed is that a lot of people didn't know each other.
Come on.
Because your everyday lives, and you think even as parents, if you're not intentional about being a parent, you will let time pass you by. And I always say, like, I don't know, like eating dinner, that is important. Like, sit down, make time for your children, because if you don't, somebody else will. And you might not like what they feed them.
Oof.
So
come on, Kiana, preach that word, Kiana.
My biggest thought is that the reason that a lot of programs or support systems fail because a lot of times they're too busy blaming the parents.
Come on.
And saying
that
their parents need to handle.
Come on.
And then that's like the picture. That's the community turning the back.
Yeah.
Right? That's the dad.
Teach.
Right? That's the community turning the back, because the reality is I've been in these meetings. I've been in high level meetings. And I hear them saying, hey, it's the parents, we gotta do something about these parents. And I hear you. But what about the safety net?
Yes.
To the kid that you know
Come on.
is the second generation, because they did the same thing to their parents. So we know that there's gaps that sometimes we're intentionally or not feeling.
Yes, sir. And it takes a village to raise the child. Now, when a child is successful in the village should take some of the credit for its success.
Mm-hmm.
When the child is not so successful,
same thing.
The village has to take some of the responsibility for it not, And so in some of these homes, sometimes that Pop Warner coach, sometimes that bitty basketball coach, sometimes that swimming coach, sometimes that, that English teacher, sometimes that elder at the church or the mosque. It's a village, family. You don't realize the power of your voice here on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Somebody just had a bad day and hear you on their way to work, and you get them through the day.
Right.
So, the power of life and death, as the scripture says, is in the tongue. And in our frustration in this war that we're in, sometimes we forget that.
We do.
And that tongue cuts, and we're already dysfunctional. And now we're beating the child up and cussing them out. And
I hate that. Like, I hear, like, when you think that it's nothing, like, you be like, oh, it's, some people live in dysfunction and have trauma that they have gotten from their parents, their grandparents, that they realize they're passing it on with their children. And they feel like that is a sign of love. Yeah. Like, you're cussing them out. Oh, you look ugly. Go sit down. Wow. But you don't realize, and you don't mean anything of it. in your mind, but what you're doing is planting those weeds.
Yes.
And weeds then start to grow, and they will kill the trees that are supposed to grow and blossom, and even the flowers, because the weeds do kill everything else around it. And if you don't plant positivity in your children, they will become who you say they are, regardless if you thought it was a joke or not. If you tell them that they the ugly, dumb little something right there, eventually they're gonna, even if they don't think they're doing it, they're gonna become the ugly, dumb something. If you tell somebody that you are the angry child and you are the one that's always fighting everybody battle, they feel like they have to portray that in every aspect. And no, you do not have to be defined by who they told you were.
That's beautiful. You know, come on now. Come on.
Because
I don't need no coffee. You are on fire without the stimulant.
Come on now.
You was on fire today.
Come on. But hey, what Kiana, the scripture says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Word shape matter.
They really
You're absolutely correct. Word shape.
That showed the particles
In the water.
changing.
In the water.
It showed. I'm
Yeah.
to this type of stuff.
It was man had 3 glasses of water.
And then talking into it.
Spoke life into one.
It turned it.
Yes.
So I be trying to pray and talk to the water because the scientists said
Our body's 75% water.
Yes. The scientists said this is what they said. They talked to like 3 4.
Yeah.
Or didn't talk to 2.
Yeah, they ignored one, talked bad to one, and spoke positive to the
And
other.
you saw the crystal start to
Start changing.
Inside.
Yeah. And our body's 75% water. So, come on, Coach. Come on.
honestly, and then so now we're talking about speaking life. You're listening to the music, right? That's telling you that if somebody step on your shoe, you're supposed to be angry. You're telling you, and as black men, because we were kind of talking that black men ain't supposed to be friends with other black men.
Yeah, we're supposed to be ops.
Right. You can't trust nobody. No, you got to be by yourself. Solitude ain't bad, but you need other men in your life to check you, to validate you. And you might not say it because, you know, if you clean and you make a decision and your homeboy be like, oh, I see you, Brother John, over there. It's another little step in you, you know?
Absolutely. We got to push each other, family. And, you know, we do our youth conferences. I started gang going after the next generation because, you know, the Bloods and Crips, they hit hard in the late 1990s, 2000. And I had to figure out a way to reach them and to push back on those negative stereotypes. And what I make the young men do when they come to my conference, before we even start, I say, y'all got 5 minutes, 10 minutes to find another brother here you don't know. Get a name. What grade they in? What school? We not ops.
Right.
Because y'all going to leave this conference, y'all might see each other in the mall. One of y'all might get a flat tire. And I want you to be able to say, oh, yeah, you went to Brother John. We're a family. We're a family.
You never know if you're going to need them later on in life or something like that.
Come on, Coach.
The next time I ran into people, they're like, oh, Coco, you was a cool person.
That's real. But when we mean mugging each other, you know, again, that's learned behavior. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You didn't come out your mother's womb mean mugging each other.
No, you didn't.
So this is learned behavior. And what is learned can be unlearned through superior knowledge. And that's what we have to give up you.
Go ahead. You got the question?
I got the question.
Okay, go ahead.
Some of my early teachings, right? I learned a lot from a lot of brothers from the nation. That's why I got
Yes, sir.
respect for them. Because
Shout out to the brothers in St. Pete, Tampa, 47, Minister Chad.
this is so serious because common sense ain't that common.
No.
Right? And they educated us past common sense. This is what me and Chief Reno be talking about. Reno always say this.
Right.
Because we so educated that we miss common sense. And that's why I love what the Nation Brothers brought to the system, to our community. It's just refreshing common sense, man. Thinking for yourself and being like, hey, you know what? That just makes sense.
Yes.
It ain't no mumbo jumbo. It ain't no pie in the sky.
Keep it 100.
Yeah.
Keep it a bean.
This makes sense. And then you know what? They fight it inside of them. For some reason, some of us can't listen to the people making sense.
Yeah.
We look at them crazy. We talk bad about them. And they foolish, they crazy. But the reality is, man, they make sense.
Come on.
It's funny. It's like, okay, I'm done.
I ain't say nothing.
You almost said anything.
I didn't almost say nothing.
She just talking with her face. That's all.
right up. But yes, we talking. Welcome back. Thank y'all. This is Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, 99 Jam Cafe Radio. We are here with author John Muhammad. We got viral sensation Crunkcoco, and we're talking about the book. Do You See Me Now? The Cry of Black Youth in the 21st Century. This is a very timely book talking about the ADHD thug.
Yeah, and they want to know what questions should parents be asking before accepting the label they put on their children, offering prescriptions for ADHD.
Say that again.
What questions should parents be asking before they put that label on their child?
Well,
ADHD and accepting the prescription.
Well, as I wrote in my book, a lot of it sometimes is misdiagnosis because it may not be ADHD. It could be trauma, as you talked about. It could be they could be, and again, this is another argument on another autism. You know, so I always tell parents, get a second opinion.
Right.
Number one. And statistics have shown sometimes diet. You know, babies, you know, if your babies is Pop-Tarts in the morning for breakfast and sugar all day long and then Kit Kats and then a Snicker and then, you know, it remove some of that.
You do.
And you will find that our youth will be a little bit more
Listen, I was a Pop-Tart.
Hey, come on.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just thinking about like when Cheyenne was younger. I try to give her cereal. She'll call my mom and she don't want to feed me.
Hey.
And
Listen.
my mama would be like, "You better cook." Like I would, because typically I would cook her breakfast, but if I'm running and I give her cereal, because a full breakfast is what she knows: fruit, vegetables, and so, you know. And so when you look at it, and I'm giving her cereal, she about to have a fit.
Come on, and you know, it's just Kiana. When I go to schools, and they say, Brother John, you know, this group you about to talk to, they ain't gonna listen. These the 80. When I speak to them by God's permission, they don't move for 40 minutes.
I can believe it.
So what is it really ADHD? Or is it that they are distracted by your inability to reach their soul? See, I could have been labeled ADHD because the teacher, you was boring. And so I became the class clown. I knew the work, you know, give me the work, I can do that, but you couldn't reach me. Yeah, so, you know, we do what we do.
They couldn't reach you because you knew it wasn't real.
Come on.
You knew it wasn't authentic. You knew that they were just there to fill the space and not to fill the soul.
Absolutely.
So you can see the difference.
Absolutely.
Like, because I mean, you won't know. No, but this is what, because
you didn't feel my soul, so I wasn't interested.
Come on.
No, you wouldn't. And you know what? Because even when I used to do the teen dances, they would see me and they'd be like, "Yo, it's Miss Kiana party. We're gonna chill today." Yeah, no. But when you look at it, when they know that you truly love them and invested in them for real, then you get a different person. When they know that you are just there just to get a paycheck and the words that you saying don't match your action, then no, I'm not invested in you because you're not invested in me.
And there's a saying. Right. And Coco, there's a saying, people don't care what you know until they know that you care. They don't care what you know until they know that you care.
This is true.
See, and when the youth know you care, they give you that. And you know what's funny about this ADHD thing? I had a parent, she was frustrated with her son. I had to do an intervention, and you know, she's telling me about he's on medication and he didn't want to be on it. And she said, "Well, you know, Brother John, in school, he's okay, but he needed when he home." I said, "Wait a minute. He go to the largest high school in the state, and during the day for 6 hours, he don't need no medication, but he need it when he get home with you. You're the problem. So you want to drug him when he home.
Because you don't want to invest time with him.
Come on.
You're sitting him there. You want the TV, the computer to do it, and then not necessarily. And what happened is, like you say, there are single home parents, right? Yeah. And so this mom also probably frustrated She leave one job, go to another, and when she come home, all she wants is a little rest. Cause her top priority is putting a roof over your head.
Absolutely.
Right. And feeding you. And she doesn't see the necessity and the need of giving you that quality time and making sure that you're out there burning that energy, because she's thinking, I don't want us to be evicted.
Yeah. Which leads me to the next part. I got a chapter, family, in the book, Mr. Edmund, called The Suburban Hood Culture. See, it's another thing to grow up without. It's another thing as a young person to come from a 2-car garage, 4-bedroom, great neighborhood, and you still trying to be a gangster. That's a whole nother.
It is.
But it's real. And those type of brothers go harder in the paint because you really ain't gangster. You really ain't from them streets like that. And you dangerous because now I got something to prove now.
Yeah. It's really, I think what happened is, I think drug culture became black culture through the weaponization and the investment, the monetization of hip hop. Right? A lot of hip hop artists wanted to be like the drug dealer.
Come on.
Right? So it was reverse inspiration. So now the drug dealers wanted to be the rapper. Now this has became the dominant culture in the world. Now you have London blokes and Australian blokes, right?
Come on.
And they're adapting to the culture and they're accepting it, right? This is the influence we got. This is the power of our word. This is all the things in one. And now we have people from the suburbs who are hood.
Come on.
Because they indoctrinated into the culture. It's a philosophy, it's a manifesto we follow. It's not written down. It's just like African proverbs. It's word of mouth. It is disseminated. It's the G code. And now you got the president talking about haters.
But you know what?
And parents who are fought to get out of the hood, to get their children from that. Now the children are running back to it, and this is what I'm dealing with when I work with like the parents. They're in denial. They're like, John, I worked too hard to get out of that, to have my children throwing up gang signs.
You know what
but
happened?
Again, we want to be seen. As one young brother said to me, Brother John, my generation would rather have 1,000 likes than a few loves. And that is scary.
It is.
But give me 10,000 likes on this monster right here called social media, I'm good.
And you know,
even though my life is in shambles, at least you see me.
You can't pay your bills. You can't pay your bills. But no, I got 1,000 likes. They see me over here. I can put my fake jewelry on. They think it's real over here. You know, and you look at it, and when you look, because you have suburban, when you go over there, sometimes those households still, they're struggling.
Yes,
right.
This dysfunction.
So right, they still struggling over here, and what everybody want is success.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody wants success, and so even if you have the nice house and your parents out there, but both of your parents still working and they not giving you no time, but you see your dope boy out there getting money and then sitting out there, they at the park doing all this. Of course, you still want to do that because you think that's an easier road.
Yeah. And what has to happen is, again, you know, if you don't know, you won't do. We have to give our young men a superior knowledge and turn that paradigm. We got to make education and being smart cool again.
Right.
You are the original man.
Right.
You're not a thug. You're not a gang. I don't say YNs. You're not a YN to me. You're a YG. You're a young God. Different language.
Yeah.
What you mean I'm a God? Yeah, lowercase g, not capital G, because you didn't create this universe. But you are made in the image and likeness of your Father. And so we're made in the image and the likeness. An image is a copy, a reflection, a duplicate, a double, a facsimile thereof. So when you look in the mirror, who you looking at? You're looking at a reflection of God. So knowledge, superior knowledge has to come to supplant the desire for the brother who growing up in the suburbs to want to be a gangster. Man, I need my teeth fixed, man. I need a dentist. I need a lawyer. I need a doctor.
But if you look in the mirror and all you see is a YN,
come on,
that's who you think that you are defined as.
Absolutely.
If they tell you that you are supposed to be a deadbeat baby daddy,
come on.
If the word, that's what you present as. And so, yeah, if that's who you look in the mirror and see, That's who you're going to show up to the world. Hey, caller, introduce yourself.
This is Teresa Jones. I just had to pick up and call in because this is hitting so close to home. This is so close to home. This brother's dropping some real jewels this morning. He is absolutely correct that it takes a whole village to help us raise, particularly our sons. You know, I was a single mother. My son, we didn't live in suburbia, but he lived in a middle-class home. Unlike I ever lived in as the oldest of 7 children living in the projects, my son never experienced that. And as I said in the chat, he was a straight A student out there at Madeira Beach Middle School, and they kept calling him soft, and he wore glasses, and he was short, and all this other stuff. And I was one of those parents that I didn't work 2 or 3 jobs, and I was at night meetings and things like that. And as soon as I couldn't be home to monitor what he was doing as a teenager, his whole life was impacted. Oh, I get emotional about this. At 15, he started getting juvenile charges. And as I said in the chat, now at 35, he's an ex-felon. And it changed his whole trajectory of life. And so we need men, mentors, coaches, etc., to help us, as particularly single mothers. I'm going to go, y'all.
Thank you, Miss Teresa.
Thank you, Miss Teresa.
Don't blame yourself.
That's right. You did the best you could.
This is a vicious cycle that we in.
Yeah.
And we responsible just as well as everybody else.
Yeah.
And the ball will be in our court when we walk out that door.
That's right.
And my parents can't be held responsible for the mayhem I created, right? For the prison time I did, right? They can't, right? They raised me in a way where I knew better, but I chose different.
Come on.
I was listening to the music. I was in the world, right? They had me in church, right? They had me on. I never made straight A's, but they had me on that path.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I was on that path, but the streets were more intoxicating.
Yes.
The streets was more romantic. It was more sexy.
Yes.
You had my pants down.
Come on.
It was just something about it, right? That's the rebel, right? We still have rebels in us. We still warriors. And sometimes it just comes out wrong. We don't have a way to express it. And I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Richard.
Right, it is.
Pain. Your son's still an amazing man.
That's right.
Right?
And keep pouring into him.
Boy, he's a good boy. You just chose the way we chose. We street dudes and we chose that way. And it's not our parents' fault.
No, it ain't. But again, like it takes a village. I say parenting is a team sport. Right? Like you really got to get in there and do it. And I remember talking to somebody, Josh, JC Tires, right? And if you know, he's kind of flashy, right? And people kind of take that the wrong way. But but this is what he said. He got nephews and a son that look up to him, and he want to show that working hard, he can have just as much, if not more, as the people in the streets. So you don't have to be in the streets to get it. And he's built his empire because he wanted to set the legacy for his right.
And Keon, if I can share this, my sister just touched me. We're here. This is Martin Luther King weekend. And I put in my book, family, we've had the Black community, some of the greatest teachers that the world has ever known. I mean, look what our 400 years of struggle has produced. The Martin Luther King, the Malcolm X, Jesse Jackson, Barack Obama, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, Noble Drew Ali, Marcus Garvey, Rosa Parks. We done, Mary McLeod Bethune. We done had so much. And I asked the question, why are we still starving in the midst of so much food? Why are we in 2026 dying of thirst in the midst of so much water? Our youth today, we had to go to the library to find out when we was coming up. Man, at the click of a button, young brother, you can learn about anything you want right now. So it's fulfilling the scripture. In that day, they would be wiser yet weaker. This generation is getting a whole lot of information, but don't have the moral character and the support to pull up and navigate through the madness of today. So we have a challenge.
It's the lack of respect, right? Not only that we have for the people and I'm just talking about as a whole, but the lack of respect that society has for them. If you look at the narrative that they want to paint of our great people, they did amazing things, but then now you want to bring up skeletons, bad stuff. Like, you know what I mean? And then now that then dictates what they said. Like, forget that they said, hey, you are great, black brother, but then they say, oh, he cheated. And so I can't believe nothing he said. No, you say that now, but you say that now, but you hear the narrative when you talk about our great black leaders. They find their flaws and push it and forget all the greatness that they did, and that's done.
And you know what?
Intentionally,
they do it intentionally now, and that's right. Come on, because see, John F. Kennedy, all the presidents, they had dirt, but you didn't know it. It was hidden. You're absolutely right, Keon. Our leaders, if you go in the barbershop and bring up all our great leaders, it'll say they was good, but
right.
Or what about so he was good, but so you're right. They make sure that none of our leaders are unsullied in our eyes.
Right.
And so the moonlight, it does not have its own light. It borrows light from the sun. And we need that light from the moon and the darkness. So our leaders, our prophets are like moonlight. They help us in the dark, but there is a dark side to the moon that you don't see. And so the enemy is always trying to show us the dark side. But if God wanted us to see the dark side, he would have shown it to us. He's showing us the light. And doing this MLK, I mean, they trying to sully his name. He did this, and the FBI had him wiretapped, and he was doing all this. We see what they're doing. But
and
they don't do that today.
I'm going to tell you, and I don't always trust what they say, because again, they come in here and we act like they don't lie to us. But then we run with the narrative. And I'm just saying, we as just
the collective,
right? But no, we'll see that. Like, we act like they haven't planted, changed history, put stories together that wasn't there. Yeah, but. Listen, it's just funny is that like all this time you got all this dirt, but then now that you're praising them, and that's just me. Now they're saying, oh no, but listen, let me show you all of this. So some of that's made up in my mind.
But let me tell you why.
Yeah, they're gonna sell you.
So this is called the manufactured Messiah, right? What they did was they took Dr. King, and after they assassinated him, they monetized his memory. Right?
Yes,
they monetized his memory, and then they weaponized it. They seen the Barack Obama come and keep talking about this doggone king. Let us show you these tapes we got. Right? This next generation, let us clap that down. Because they're going to assassinate our character. Even when they do assassinate.
Come on.
Right? And they control our history and send it back to us. Wow. And then we buy it back from them. Wow. Thank you for this history. Thank you, NASA. Oh, you're so good to me.
I love you, Mr. Aaron.
Hey, caller, introduce yourself. I can't hear you.
Thank y'all for calling in, man. Thank y'all for all the comments. We got special guest host, Crunkcoco. We got the author, John Muhammad, and we talking about his book, Do You See Me Now? The Cry of Black Youth in the 21st Century. We're talking about ADHD thugs. We're talking about medication. We're talking about
slut culture.
Not necessarily people with ADHD.
Right.
This is just like a term being used, and not to use it or abuse it. Because we're on the spectrum. I'm on the spectrum. Y'all see me hopping around here every day. I ain't even scared. I embrace it. I do a backflip just like Crunkcoco today.
but if you embrace who you are, then
you can empower it. That's right.
It becomes your superpower.
Absolutely.
And not your kryptonite.
Absolutely.
I like to chew without coffee.
Paula, introduce yourself.
Yo, what's happening? This King Jab.
Jab in the building.
Hey, man, this is a very powerful conversation y'all having. First, I want to say to Miss Teresa, your son, man, is a wonderful young man. I had the opportunity to facilitate a entrepreneurship class with this young man, and he is very understanding of what he has to do to get back to what he needs to do and be where he wants to be in society. This is an interesting conversation because listening to y'all talk about the gang culture and the gang violence, and I'm one of those children from St. Pete that was actually raised in that gang culture, that gang violence. I was moved from Laurel Park, Florida, Laurel Park, St. Pete to Compton, California in 1986. I have a very extensive gang background. Jabbar can attest to that. And just to see the spread of that throughout the United States, whereas we got a brother that is a specialist on gang culture across the nation. And it was eye-opening to me because me going to federal prison, when I went to Fort Dix, New Jersey, I was on a compound full of Bloods, and I didn't even know they had Bloods in New York and New Jersey.
Yeah, that's real.
And I didn't even know it was a Blood up there, and it was a compound full of Bloods from Philly, Jersey, New York, all of those states. It was full of gang members. So I'm like, this is really the cancer that's going to our kids. And I'm gonna cut this short because I know we're running short for time, but we have to be more aware of really what's going on in our society, because when they locked us up, it was for crack laws. And when they repealed the crack laws, they enacted gang laws. So these are the laws that you see them using against people like Young Thug and these other artists. These RICOs are actually gang laws. So when you start affiliating yourself, I'm TME Jabo, you're affiliating yourself with a gang. You're affiliating yourself with an indictment. So, I appreciate the conversation, man. Crunkcoco, man, I appreciate you too, Crunkcoco. What people don't know, man, I really look at you as a very popular celebrity. And this month, man, Crunkcoco, he texts me every birthday, every holiday, every whatever day it is, man. This man takes the time to text me. And I appreciate that, man, for real. So y'all be easy, man.
Thank you, Brother King. Family, as we get ready to close, again, I'm honored. I want to thank you all. I mentioned in the book, Kiana, my last chapter is called The Race to the Bottom. We're all in this race. Where we going? If I'm trying to out-thug you, if I'm trying to out-gangster you, because I want to be seen, and in this world, it's, the crab in the barrel. So I got to, and then if you think about it, even with our girls, we had, Nicki Minaj had a nice run, but then it's somebody who can outdo Nicki. Then we had Cardi. We was like, whoa, it can't get no worse than this. Yes, it can. Megan. We was like, no, it can't get no. Then we had Sexy. No. So what happens is we're racing, but we're racing to the bottom. Where we go? At the end, where do we end up, black man and woman? We got to ask ourselves these tough questions. At the end of out gangstering each other, at the end of out drug selling each other, at the end of out booty listening each other, where do we end? Is this where we want to go, y'all? My argument is we racing to the bottom.
That makes
and we've got to change this trajectory, y'all, in reverse course. So Tampa, St. Pete, I want to see y'all, God willing, tomorrow at the Jet Jackson Rec Center, formerly Wildwood Park. Come holler at me. Y'all be there 5 o'clock, a couple hours. Get you a book. I'm going to autograph the book. I got to autograph y'all book too. Easy read. We'll be back. Shout out to Eli, the book guy right here, my blood, man. He's here in St. Pete. But all the brothers again in all the parks, man. What is it again? Campbell Park, Deuce, Childs Park, Jordan Park, Bartlett. Come on, Tampa. Man, come on, man. Shout out to the FOI MGT, y'all. St. Pete and Tampa, man. I'm here, y'all. And I tell the Bloods and Crips all the time, I'm Blood. I'm Crip. I represent brotherly love, override oppression and destruction. I represent community revolution and progress. I tell them all, the Bloods and Crips come from the Black Panthers, and the Black Panthers come from the Nation of Islam. So I'm your grandfather. So as long as you connected to the tree and you trying to help my community, me and you okay. I don't knock what nobody get into. If it's helping you be a better man, then stay there. If you joining that set, if you joining that crew helps you to get your grades up, helps you to respect your mother and respect women, stay there. If this joining this gang or this blood set helping you get a degree, and keep you focused on raising your babies, man, I'm with you all day long. But if it's not, we all have to accept the challenge to change, because the mind is a terrible thing to waste, and we can't waste it in 2026, y'all. Let's go get our youth.
Share, like, share. This is an important message. If you unite with this message, take the time to hit the like button. Go to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Cub, match the 3 buttons, invite all your friends. This is how we coming for 2026, y'all. This is how we coming, y'all. John Muhammad, thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Do you see me now? Cry.
Yes, sir.
Cry. A black youth in the 21st century, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate y'all. Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
I mean, this
we in the
we got
building.
we got 3 more minutes left.
got
This
3.
has been.
I'm trying to be talented.
I cannot. You kept him focused today.
I'm not doing what you did. Being jumping up.
You kept him focused.
Come on now.
Talked about when you get the person that captivates you, what it do to your ADHD. We just talked about it.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I'll be all over it.
Okay.
Okay, so right quick, they have a question for Crunk. When will Coco be on TV? They haven't released a date or nothing like that yet.
Y'all just see when it just released, and
Okay.
I got movies coming out too. So,
Okay.
And I'm working on being in commercials. So stay tuned.
So, but if you want to see him on some other films, I'm just saying, because we got a couple of minutes. He's on Hustlers in the Dream.
Yeah, Hustlers Dreams. I'm on Tubi right now with me and Shamar. We in the movie together right now. Yeah. So
right.
Make sure y'all run them numbers up and give me my revenue money.
That's it. Hey, Kiana, can I shout it just real quick, family?
Please.
If y'all want to reach me, my website is Gang Movement, GANG Movement, gangmovement.com, gangmovement.org. Y'all can reach me. Email johnmuhammad7@yahoo.com. Call me directly, 302-468-7671. 302-468-7671. If I need to come back here and talk to the youth, we here, y'all. We worldwide. Gang movement. That's what we doing.
Before we go,
yes.
It's the MLK holiday. Y'all be safe out there.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good time. Spend money with the black community. This is the Black Money Movement. Cash mob. Find you a trailer. Find you somewhere. And if they're giving away food, give it to the homeless. Let the homeless people eat. Y'all spend y'all money, because our money is more important than our charity right now. We have to spend with each other, dog. Don't let these people fool you into this endless giving, right? This ain't Thanksgiving. Let's pay our bills. Let's take care of each other, y'all. Black Money Movement. MLK, y'all.
So look out on Facebook or everywhere, because there's a lot of events that's going on. I know on the Deuces, I think they're doing something in the park today. Okay. So look at that. Look, tomorrow, show up at Jack Jackson at 5 p.m. Listen, great conversation. If you didn't get something from here, you really wasn't listening, because today we left you.
Hey, I'm sorry, Kiana. I'm sorry. Facebook too, John Muhammad. Instagram, Gang Movement. I'm sorry.
And so, no. So y'all know it's the end of the day. I'm going to tell you, be the change you want to be or see. Write down those 5 things that make you smile, giggle, feel good. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times we let the one bad thing dictate the whole day. And there were so many other things that happened that made you smile. So focus on that and not the negative. Stay tuned for Sister Hughes. And this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. This is Kiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr.
And this your boy Crunkcoco.
Brother John Muhammad, peace to the family.
And we are out.